Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Not gonna lie, the second I sat down to eat my lunch today, I get a notification on Twitter. Infinity Ward and Raven each tweeting out today we have a brand new sort of surprise mini update now live in Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2, and it actually has a full-on list of patch notes. It's not just a couple of changes here and there. Sort of an unexpected one here, considering we just had our weekly update yesterday. Not sure why they didn't include this stuff then, but regardless, we do have the new March 2nd update as of today. So, global issues. This update contains fixes for a number of known crashes. Now, per usual here, I wish they would go into specifics because I see you guys commenting on the videos all the time. I see you guys tweeting me, whatever the case may be, saying, Zach, do you have any update on the glitch that's caused by this specific action or that specific action or me going to this part of the menu? And when they just say a number of known crashes, we don't know if that fixes A, B, and C, or just A and C, or B and C, you know, right? So I wish it was more specific there, but regardless, we do have some crash fixes with this update, which always is a solid thing, right? For bug fixes, for the social menu, they fix an issue causing recent player lists to appear non-responsive after using search. So if you're trying to search for certain recent players, it just wasn't working. Kind of a trivial fix there, but a fix nonetheless. For maps, they fixed various geo and collision issues on Ashika Island. Hopefully this is in regards to some of the climbing aspects and mantling aspects where you're clearly in a place where you could mantle over an object or jump up on a certain rock, and the game's just like, nah, you're good. You have to go around, and the zone's pushing you, and two more teams are right around that corner, and another guy's landing on you silently, and it just turns into a mess, right? So hopefully that smooths things out there. Enemy combatants. Fix an issue where AI combatants were not being damaged by the gas. So the AI could just live in the gas in the zone and shoot at you if you were right on the edge of zone, especially like late game in some instances if they were still around there because of, you know, them not actually always disappearing when they should disappear. You could run into some tricky situations there that were kind of annoying. For the battle pass, we also got a couple of new updates here. They improved the quick equip options in the battle pass and improved the general navigation and usability in the battle pass. So just a couple of small little like menu updates, nothing too crazy, but improving the overall UI there. We get into Warzone 2 here. Also, as we're jumping into this, quick reminder, every single day I got you guys covered with the latest news, updates, loadouts, tips, everything going on between MW2, Warzone 2, and DMZ is right here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button and join us on the road to 1 million subs. Also, if you guys enjoy the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. It does really help grow the channel as well. When it comes to some of the Warzone 2 specific changes here for bug fixes, fixed an issue impacting visibility of contract icons on the TAC map. So just when you go into the actual map itself, sometimes the contracts weren't really standing out well, so they've gone through and updated that. In Battle Royale, they fixed an issue preventing players from redeploying if they are in last stand when Resurgence is disabled. So sometimes you'll get that lucky timing where you die just before the Resurgence timer is disabled, and you'll still have that countdown even though the whole rest of the lobby gets the notification saying Resurgence disabled and you can't respawn after that. So if you get that super particular timing, that'll still let you go through, and apparently you weren't able to get that cheese if you were in last stand. So they've gone through and updated that now. For DMZ, they also fixed an issue with the death from above mission not tracking properly with teammates. So if you were trying to complete that faction mission and get that done and you were noticing there were inconsistencies going on, that shouldn't happen anymore after this update. We also have Warzone 2 updates in this update, which is always great news, right? For Battle Royale, they improved visibility to the data heist contract objectives on Ashika Island, so that'll be easier to spot now. They also reduced the scale of AI combatant reinforcements during the data heist contract on Ashika Island. So there's already been a lot of fuss, a lot of complaints about AI in general being there on Ashika Island, or just in Battle Royale, we could make that statement as well, right? But specifically now with the data heist contract and with the search and seizure contract, these are spawning a ton of bots on the island, and you're already in super confined and hectic gameplay, so it was just adding to the chaos a little bit too much so there should be less bots during those events now. For DMZ, various performance improvements to DMZ on Ashika Island. So if you were noticing certain lags, certain stutters, certain crashing issues on DMZ on Ashika Island specifically, those should be updated now. They also fixed an exploit allowing players to retain loadouts between DMZ matches, and they also fixed an exploit allowing duplication of teammate dog tags, so you can't pull out that cheese anymore. Both of those glitches, both of those exploits are now updated as well. This is also a very important one. They released this update yesterday. Of course, just after I posted my update coverage yesterday, they tweeted this out, and it's like every time, man, I post too fast for all the patch notes to come out at times. For DMZ, they introduced some moderate changes to the AI combatant damage that reduced lethality across all Mazrah and Ashika Island in DMZ. Now, this is their actual initial tweet from yesterday. They say we introduced some moderate changes to DMZ AI damage across all Mazrah and Ashika Islands, which is huge. To clarify, these changes reduce AI lethality. So essentially, it's going to make it so that they are not going to fry you. There were certain instances where I felt like the bots straight up did in fact have aimbot. They would have like perfect accuracy at some pretty extreme ranges. So this is something that players have been talking about a lot, where the AI is just way too strong, way too dominant. So and this is particularly after the season 2 update, keep in mind. So hopefully this is a change that's going to reduce that stress a little bit. Also, real quick, post edit Zach here, keep in mind that these are specific nerfs for the DMZ AI. This isn't directly correlated with the standard battle royale and resurgence AI, which still are strong in certain instances. They said with the season 2 update that they were going to be nerfing the AI across the board to a decent amount, to make them not so aimbotted, to make them not track you for so long. And they've added in some precautions there where they don't spawn after a certain time and whatnot, but there have been a lot of issues since the season 2 update dropped regarding the AI being still very powerful in battle royale and in resurgence and in normal Warzone gameplay outside of DMZ. So we still have to keep our eyes out for certain problems there, and hopefully we see more consistent fixes with that moving forward. Also, you may recall that in yesterday's update, we mentioned that in the coming weeks, we should be seeing a community vote for what's the playlist for MW2 specifically here. That was something that Infinity Ward mentioned they wanted to do during every single season, is have a community poll playlist week. And this week is going to be a bit different, or for this month rather. They say, what collection of existing MW2 maps and modes would you like to see featured together in a Modern Warfare mosh pit? We'll pick from the comments below. So there's a lot of people responding to this tweet. I highly recommend going and engaging with the ideas that you enjoy, or possibly presenting your own ideas if you are thinking of cool things that could work for multiplayer. I see a lot of players recommending maybe some 10v10 chaos mosh pits, which would be really fun. Certain maps mixed together, certain modes mixed together. If you want to try and maybe make that impact on Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer for an upcoming playlist update, potentially next week's, the final one before season 2 reloaded, worth going and checking out this tweet over on Infinity Ward's Twitter. But all that being said, that is effectively going to wrap things up for this one. That is everything that ended up changing in the new sort of mini update today. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. That way you can always guarantee you are up to date with all things going on. And as always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code Immortal for a spicy discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, Gamer Advantage, and Control Freak products. And the links for all those will be found down in the description below. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy. Have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.